Hola, queridas. So, I wanted to share with you guys about the Blessing Way ceremony. So, it's an ancient tradition that takes place when a mother is gestating. She brings together her soul tribe to come and pamper her for this special moment, because we all know that there are different ways to celebrate the birth of a baby, and the most traditional are, baby showers or gender reveals. And so those have been like the most popular as of recently. And my soul says, I went to one of her Kundalini yoga sessions for pregnant women, and she mentioned to me that it would be amazing to do the Blessing Way ceremony, and she would be able to conduct it. She is also a doula, so she has this very deep connection to women and, the prenatal aspect of it all. And so it happened to be that my family was coming for a visit, right? And so we found it and we found it like right in time for them to be here to celebrate and to do the ritual. And it happened on March 21st, which marks the first day of the astrological new year, the start of Aries season, the Spring Equinox. So it was definitely special, y'all. And it was the day that marked my 21st week of pregnancy. So to me, y'all know, divine alignment, right? Divine timing. And so I want to share with you guys a little bit about the ceremony, because I think it could be conducted in so many different ways. So I am going to show you guys a little bit about the things that went down. So I had this necklace made, and the idea with the necklace was that everybody would add a piece. However, I picked the rose quartz prior to the ceremony. But what we did was we passed around the necklace to everybody in the circle, and everybody wished and gave honor to the baby in saying that, my wish to you is, or, this is what I will offer you in life. And there was a message to the baby. And then they also wished me, their well wishes, and said things about me and how important I am to their lives. Y'all. I'm an emotional wreck right now. Like, as a pregnant woman, like, you hear anything and you just have this great, for me as a Cancer moon, like, I'm already like insanely intuitive, and so like me connecting to people's heart chakra is really easy. And so when people start talking all of this love and just it's overwhelming for me, so I cry, but it was beautiful. So they passed around this necklace, and at the end, the last person to say it was my husband, and he put the necklace on me. It was so beautiful. It was so, like, I cannot express how beautiful it was. And then at the altar, there were objects placed. So I'm going to show you some of the objects. So I put some of my shells, because y'all know I am a water being. Like, literally, this is why I moved near to the ocean. La diosa Ix'Chel, the Mayan moon goddess Ix'Chel. I have learned to embody her energy being on this sacred land, and I baptized myself with her name, because essentially that is the energy that I've come to this earth plane to live and fulfill. So here I am. So I placed some more rose quartz in my little palo santo. There was also some incense being lit during that time, and my Tibetan singing bowl. This is original, and it holds a lot of meaning to me in the way that it came. And so I placed it in the center of the altar during the ceremony, and I just cannot express like the beauty of it. And so I wanted to share with you guys one other piece of the ceremony, which was my daughters wanted a surprise, right? And so we did the gender reveal, And my sister-in-law, my brother's girlfriend, she made these candles. We didn't know the sex. Me and my husband didn't know the sex, only like my brother and my sister-in-law. So they put all the candles that they made in a box with the confetti colored with the sex of the baby. And that's how we found out. And it's so beautiful. You could check out my video. It's here. And then for the kids, they were given little blocks that they could paint. I thought this was a beautiful idea to, you know, give them the opportunity to gift the baby something. And what more? Like things that they could play with. So, you know, they got to paint. You can use acrylic paint, whatever you have, to be able to paint. And so it was a great idea to do this. And so she made these candles, okay? And they're lavender, but inside of the candles, okay, there are flowers that were used during mine and Yerlin's wedding, and so they're molded in there, and then we put a rose quartz in it. And so the candle represents you know, the light of life, right? But it's very significant because it's given to all of the guests, and they're asked to light it when I go into labor. Okay, and so we included this in a little baggie. There's a prayer in here, a eucalyptus leaf, and then la vela de bendición, so the blessing candle. We included it in there, this little paper, and it just says, you know, and it's in Spanish, favor de prender esta vela cuando empiece el parto de Fer. Mientras la luz de la vida alumbre, envía tu amor, pensamientos y oraciones a ella. So it's a beautiful little paper. I think I'm going to go ahead and create a PDF and share it with people. And so then I also gave this to them to fill out. Consejos y deseos. So, you know, any advice and wishes for Fer. So, siempre, so always, nunca, never. A veces necesitas, sometimes you need. Recuerda que, remember that. No te olvides, don't forget. I wish, te deseo, and then con amor, with love. And so they got to fill in the blanks. And that was given to me at the end of the ceremony. And again, the little baggies included all like this for everybody to take home. And it was just beautiful. Everybody that attended, you know, whether they were part of my blood family or my soul tribe here in Playa del Carmen, they were here, and it was like divine alignment. And I never felt so much love like that in a room, like connectedness. It was definitely beautiful. And so if you're interested in, you know, having a blessing way ceremony, I'm definitely going to create this into PDF, so, you know, people have access to it. Yeah, I hope that this video helps anybody who's planning to do a blessing way ceremony, or maybe you didn't even know what it is, and maybe now you have a better idea of what it is. And you know, there's really no right or wrong way to do it. I think the biggest part is having the intentionality behind it, knowing that at the end of the day, if the mother is good, if she's well and good and feeling amazing and supported, the baby's gonna feel that as well. And I think that's like the biggest thing, right? So it really does take a tribe, and I'm really excited. Thank you guys for listening. Peace and love.